Okay, we're back. I will quickly copy the link. Okay. Oh, wait, that's feedback. Okay. Okay. So I looked at this a little bit yesterday, and this thing is really problematic. So what I will do first is I will evolve this thing to get it into the calculator, because yesterday I was in a hurry, but I didn't want to split checking the IVs and ending the stream, because like theoretically people could mess with the IVs in between streams. Okay, so yeah, I think I will just immediately go 22 for leech seed here. I don't think we need that. Well, what is our ability? Oh, we are chloro. That's actually nice. Let's go for poison powder. We have already one poison powder user. Okay. Of course, it's just an upgrade. Now we should get leech seed. Yeah. I don't think we ever click confusion here. And fake tears, maybe that's a sack line where we can use it. Okay. I think fanfic can be a backup mon, so let's maybe get it to 21. I think that's a decent level for backup mon. Takedown is low accuracy, so I don't like this. Okay, let's look at the calculator. Regarding the skull bet. Oh wait, no. Let's quickly import the mons we just leveled. So this skull bet is a very, very big problem. Because obviously our electric types are kinda losing, because I need to do shot and outspeed. I mean, in theory, oh, Volbeat would actually beat this, right? Because I could go Present Berry Oh, okay, yeah. Um, I planned on maybe going Gyarados, because Gyarados, if we go to 24 and we are on 1 HP and we are 6 off, we actually exactly OHKO this. But going to 24 is a big commitment, and I think it's easier to do it on... Ah, wait, I can't go Confusion Berry and boost my damage, so I would need to go 23. But this Maul is really like, okay. Volbeat takes a lot of XP, so we can do the Volbeat lead. Then this comes in, and it always only sees Flame Wheel. Can pivot over my cargo. Into Gyarados. We can also make Macago our XP Shamon. So that should be pretty chill. Then here we are always baiting Thunderfang. And Fanfi looks like a really good mon for that. Okay. Then I like to look at the second trainer, because often you can figure out something that beats both of them. Uh, uh, so this looks pretty interesting. If we go to 23, which I think would be not a big loss. Maybe that's fine. Going to 23 here. We go Berry, right? Because Water Pulse can confuse. Yeah. This thing comes in afterwards. Uh, it's most likely Thunderfang, but we should be able to switch into everything. So maybe just go like Mush Tomp. Okay, I need to look at this more closely. So worst case is take 26 damage. I'm at 41. Oh, so it actually can only be Thunderfang. Okay, that's chill. So you can go Marshtomp, who's then baiting Crunch. We can Brine. %. Yeah, Brine into Muscle Band. Bug Bite should kill. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. Wait, I said we need 23 on this Staraptor. Oh, at this point it's Staravia, of course. I think I will keep it like this for now. Okay. So go Present Berry here for the first fight. Can go XP share over here. This should be fine, but of course I can just equip some extra items as well, just in case that I missed something. Okay, one more check against Golbat. Yeah, we are outspeeding, we're doing massive damage. And we cannot get confused because we are holding the... Let's check one more time that I didn't equip the wrong berry, but this is anti-confusion. Yeah, okay. We are super fine. So we spark. Okay. This is always Flame Wheel. Or maybe this can be Bulldoze. You know what? I'm going straight to Gyarados. Was Takedown. Now I'm confused. Okay. This is Thunderfang or Glare. Can Bulldoze once. Now we outspeed. We Bulldoze the second time. Okay. Let's adjust the frag sheet. We got first kill for Volbeat, first kill for Donphan, and third kill for Gyarados. Sure. Okay, now for the next leader, what do we say? Can we say it's the Ravier lead just wins? Then we are baiting Thunderfang. Shellblade here is good. Then we are baiting Crunch, and here we need the Muscle Band, and everything else can stay this way. Let's also collect the item down here. Big Quick Claw, but of course not needed here anyways. We have a pretty fast, some very fast mons. This should be Water Pulse after intimate size damage. Nice, and we didn't use the Present Berry. Okay, let's look at this one more time. This is 18 damage, and Muscle Band Bug Bite is 50, so that should always kill, yeah. We outspeed, we kill, okay, nice. Let's update the frag sheet. The Raptor gets a kill, and Volbeat is immediately going pretty big. Let's go back, and we will need a little bit of a longer cook for Proton, because I have an idea of how I want to bait everything. To bait the Voltor Blast, because of course we need to dodge Explosion, especially on Risky AI. Explosion can basically always happen unless it's baited last. Or I mean, Explosion can nearly, like in most cases, besides like maybe I think sometimes there's like Head Smash, Rock Head stuff that can go higher than Explosion. But in most fights, Explosion can be clicked even on full HP, but it's very unlikely. But against Risky AI, it gets like a 50-50. So it's really important to bait in the correct order. So yesterday I found out that Volbeat is actually a pretty big demon into this. The problem is now I expect it to still be 22 and not outspeed. Now I outspeed, and now it's speed high, so it gets a little bit more inconsistent. Because the problem is basically if we eat a double HP poison crit, we end up on 2 HP, and we don't really want to do that, because then we start baiting random move. Instead we just saw that it needs a lot of XP to level. We could go 24. 24. Man, 31 natural speed is crazy. I think 24 is good because we can also can basically spark and then we can moonlight. And that looks pretty strong. And the good thing is we resist electric and so Voltorb does not have a super effective move, so we are baiting Houndour. Here 24 we use Moonlight to heal and we basically just kill at a good point in time. It seems like there is no item really 100% needed. And I think for follow-up, this should most likely be Fire Fang. So we don't want to be burned and we don't want to be... Wait, on 22 we were dead to double crit, right? But on 23 we are safe. So we go 23 with Marshtomp, or is there a different solution that can switch into Fire Fang? Oh, this looks really solid. Only thing, of course, I dislike is the potential of switch AI. I don't really want to risk that, and with Marshtomp we can double Aqua Jet, and that stuff is super safe. Can maybe go Oran Berry in the back. Then we bait Ivysaur. So with Oran Berry we should be pretty fine. To bait like Giga Drain. And Skip Bloom is my idea for this. Basically, I want to use these two mons to stall this as much as possible. Does this learn Pluck? Can we give it Pluck to get through the... Uh, okay, I think we can bring one more mon to stop this because like expect we kill this with, let's say, Volbeat. And this comes in, sees Flamethrower, we switch into Azu. We fake out into like Body Slam. Final Mon probably sees Shockwave or Magnet Rise. We can go Macago, and I think we go 23 on Macago as well here. Because on 23 we should get HP Fire. That's like a safe 2-shot. And this cannot even win this 1v1 against this. I need something else for this fight. Fanfi, can he win it? Not really, because of Magnet Rise. Fluffy. Now I wonder if I can use something else to kill this. Can we use Fanfi against this? Switch in on a Fire Fang. We always survive the crunch while we bulldoze. And if we level a bit, we can kill with Accelerock, and then we are 51. I guess we can go 22 at least. So 59, so we're 24, 34 HP. So we are only baiting Giga Drain. That's nice. Okay, so actually this one, and we use Mush Tom to beat the final Mon, basically. This should do a good job of winning the 1v1. Can we maybe go... okay. So maybe one more Mon to be safer against Ivysaur. Just a pivot Mon, maybe. Don't really like Bayleaf too much. The Bravier can absolutely work here. "26 highest damage, and if I go Furo, and Gyarados has 26 highest damage, and this is 26 as well. But he switches very well into HP Buck, so maybe I go Gyarados. Okay. So let's make this a team. Let's go over the line one more time. So in the lead, we're going 24 on Volbeat to completely demolish this Skullbird. For item, we go Shell Bell because we can get plucked. He switches into Houndour, most likely sees Firefang. We go into Fanfi. We are pre-slept, so nothing can happen here. And we go Bulldoze into Rock. Ah, but Bulldoze can trigger Switch AI. Right. We could go Gyarados for this. That means we can bring another mon for this thing. Uh, let's bring this as an XP sink. Don't think it's doing too much. We will go 22. Magical Leaf of a Poison Powder, maybe? Yeah, it's fine. It's not hitting. Okay, let's go XP share here. So we are back to this line where we basically go Oran Berry to be out of ranges. Oh no, we said we go Gyarados now. We go Gyarados and we go Water Pools, and we can go... Guess we can also go Oran Berry on him. Then don't think this one will get too much use, so we can go a little bit higher. Ah, wait, this is not baiting the Watermon. We can't go Gyarados here. Okay, I guess we just have to go. What was it about this brine? Can trigger Switch AI into Ivysaur. Then we can maybe chain this with Volbeat. Because after one brine, okay, I think the Switch AI scenario here is fine. Could go XP, but let's go Quick Claw here. I like the Quick Claw. So this beats the Houndour. Ivysaur comes out, or maybe Houndour is still alive. But then we basically beat that thing by pivoting around. I guess we can even spark this because Voltorb doesn't have a super effective move, so Switch AI is not a complete disaster. But we should be fine here anyways. I will open a small window and check all the moves, like Leech Seed is 10. Protect is 5. Is Giga Drain 10 or 5? I think it's 10. Giga Drain is 10. And then HP Buck is 15. Okay, so let's go healing items here. Then Azu needs to beat this, which is possible without Silk Scarf, so we can switch it into an HP buck earlier maybe. So we can go Oran Berry here as well. Okay. And then the final one we won is a little bit shady, but we should be fine. Like Brian 3 shots and we are not even a 5 shot for magnet bombs, so maybe triple crit could be problematic. And even then with Oran Berry, like triple crit is 72. I think with Oran Berry we even survive triple crit. Okay, wait, did I export already? No. Okay. Of course, we committed level 24 Volbeat for this fight, which might not be ideal, but I mean it's a boss fight. I think it's fine, and this should make it riskless. Okay, let's spark. Since this is the absolute best case, we can just spark kill this. We don't need to moonlight. Let's go. Volbeat kills is 3. Let's switch into this guy. And Quick Claw Brine. We just got Quick Claw value. Dodging the chance for switch AI in case that we miss the... How much percent did I have for KO? Was not enough that I wanted. It was 62.5. I could have went 23 to make it guaranteed, but I think, as I said, it's not important if this goes switch AI. So this sees only Giga Drain. So we can go into Skip Loom. That's 1 Giga Drain, and this should be Protect or HP Bug. Let's go into Volbeat. Take an HP Bug. Let's Protect once. He used Protect. Let's switch into back into Skip Loom. He used another Protect. Another Protect. Oh, this dude really likes his Protects. That was an HP Bug. Let's heal back to full. Can go back into Skip Loom. Let's release 1 leech seed down. Should be the final Protect. So now we should be taking HP Bug. No, second leech seed. back. Get back. Protect on a leech seed. Let's get some damage in. We can just bug bite here. It's Moonlight. Let's bug bite one more time. So another kill for Volbeat. Coughing is out. He sees Flamethrower. He could also go Toxic. Of course, it doesn't matter either. We fake out. We body slam. And well, very nice. So we get one more Azumarill kill. And one more Swampert kill. Okay. And yeah, Volbeat is climbing the ranks. Takes a lot of kills already. I mean, just already overtook Gyarados, Ampharos, and Quagsire from the mons that got catched earlier. And Tentacruel and Cacturn as well. And it's getting close to our Bayleaf. Yeah. And Azu officially took the lead in the frag race. Uh, also taking the lead for Masquerine in the Buxy split. Okay. I think this looks like a Mushtomp angle. We can go it's not super easy. Of course, like there are like easy solutions like Quagsire Ice Beam just kills, but my Quagsire is such high level that I don't really want to use him. Okay. So Omastar into Marshtomp has a safe matchup. And then for the follow-up, uh, I would consider stalling this. How much PP is toxic? It's way too much, right? 10. I think I kind of want to have a different way to beat Gligar because I want to have HP on Omanyte to Leer that. To Leer the Shackle. I think just in general, Omanyte will be really good into this. Maybe even better than the Dawnfang. Maybe the Dawnfang can lead here? Nah, it's doing no damage at all. That Bulldoze. I guess Masquerine can just outspeed and kill. How much XP do we have left? To 24? Enough. So brings this as XP. Share bait and okay, maybe like this. So we go Petra Berry on a few of these mons, but not all of them. SP share here, Petra Berry here. Muscle band for some reason here if we should need it. Maybe Shell Bell here. Silk Scarf here. Yeah. I think we should have a smooth time until we get wait, did I pre-sleep everyone? I didn't. Buxy and the twins anomaly is a problem here. And then we have Whitney split in front of us, which in my opinion might be the the hardest split in the game. Okay, let's run it. I'm confident into this line. Let's just try to damage this. Because we are still not dead. Maybe Masquerade can just take both KOs here. Get this like this. But I'm pretty sure this works. Okay, 1 kill for Masquerade. 1 kill for Armor Star. Okay. Chill fight. So, oh, in the next fight, Accelerock is really good. Uh, Slugma is never baiting U-turn. So it's Rain Dance or Air Cutter, but he doesn't know that I don't even have a strong fire type in my box. I think Air Cutter can flinch or no. Air Slash can this high crit, right? Yeah. That makes Air Cutter even more likely. Slugma's just never coming out of the box, so it's a pretty easy call that if he can take someone out, we will use him. We'll just double Accelerock. Uh, and if we are lucky, he sets up Rain for us. It's unlikely, but it could happen. And then we actually get a stronger attack against this Ariados, which I think we might do some chip until... Oh wait, we need to watch out because this is Sniper. And it's a pretty random move. Oh, this thing will be scary, right? Do we have someone who can OHKO this? We absolutely do not. Oh wait, Azu can do very, very big damage. Oh wait, the Raptor cannot even outspeed this. Unless we go 24. I think we just go 24 instead of Raptors is just that much of a threat. This thing is not even better, it's also insanely annoying to deal with. Okay, I don't like this. We should consider if we can bait U-turn. A good U-turn bait could solve problems. So if you want to bait consistent U-turn, we need to look at the AI to confirm. Okay, so basically you cannot resist. Then you have this one. In the best case, it's not a super effective move. But it still has to be highest damage. And you're not too, nobody in the back should out damage. And then there are the +1 modifiers, and we want to be slower. So let's see if we have someone who takes highest damage from U-turn. This Tentacool, wait. Oh. But it's resisted. Right? Poison resists. I know, this thing is just so incredibly special bulky that U-turn is highest damage. But it actually won't be clicked, I think. Maybe I just actually have to do it the way I've planned. So this wins the one we won. This comes in. Can even switch into Sniper, Electroweb, or Bug Bite. We can fake out. Can switch into the Dawn. Bait Bug Bite. Go into level 24 Staravia. This is 36 damage, so it would need 30 damage from Fake Out. 28. So in between, we need to add an Accelerock, but we are safe doing that. Saravia is in when the Beetle comes in. And Gyarados looks to be a pretty solid answer into this because this will go for cut. We can do some biting. Don't cut, we can send in our Furo. Don't outspeed unless we go 24, but I don't want to do that. Or we can send in this dude. Okay, no, we don't outspeed either. Maybe this. Okay, I don't like the entire line here. Uh, Maybe we can. I guess this learns Rock Tomb, right? Oh, it doesn't even learn that. Okay. Okay, this is a team. We'll quickly export this just to get the right mons in the calculator. Import. Okay. Let's HP fire. This maximizes our shell bell recovery. And now we are not dead, not even dead to sniper crit. So we can HP fire. You won't believe this. We are still not dead to sniper crit. Okay, apparently Makago is just a monster. And we are dead to sniper crit, but not to shadow sneak sniper crit. But I don't want to bait like twin needle stuff. I guess it doesn't matter, we can take the kill like this. Okay, Macargo +2 frags. So Beatrill sees cut as highest damage. So we can actually HP fire here. Because we are not dead to cut crit. And this looks like decent damage, we can Accelerock. Okay, Macargo apparently can just sweep this trainer. That's really cool. Passing the Marsh Tom kill count. Okay, so this is normally the point where I start calculating for Bugsy, because the upcoming twin double battle, in my opinion, is one of the craziest battles in the early game. Like, it's so difficult to plan for it. So normally end up with a line that requires some improvisation on that fight. And so let's quickly look at the Vespi Queen. Goes like goes down to like our Staravia. Maybe. And this probably goes down to our Slugma. If we go 24, we are still dead to cut crit. A freaking Parasect cannot be beaten by my fire type. Great. But our Fearow. Okay, now we would actually need Staravia for this. And then we might do some switching around, maybe. Use some mons to lower this and kill this in the end with like Accelerock Fanfi on 24 with XP share, while this is on like -3 maybe. So then we should be pretty safe. Does the tech order have any secondary effect? High crit ratio, okay, doesn't matter. Okay. So these four mons should be our backline against that. And I think Staravia still has enough open HP, but we probably cannot bring it to the twin battle. If we also want to bring it to Falkner, or like, yeah, Staravia is basically out for the twin battle. And everybody else is in. Everybody else can be used for that battle. Okay. Bugsy. I think this will be very hard. So let's like put up all the mons we need to consider. this Illumise. Okay, we'll put everybody to 24. Just to calculate this fight. Check the learn set. Anything on 24? No, but we get a shadow ball on 25. We have the body slam. Nope. Anything here? No. Bulldoze on 25. That could be interesting for the fight. Dragon Breath on 25. But we have a different Brava answer anyways. We learn Stick on 25. That's probably better than Bulldoze. And this would go Bubble Beam on 25. So let's put that in because that's never the first one. I think we have to go like Fake Out, bait Shockwave into somebody who shrugs that off. Maybe like here. Bait like HP Bug. This is 65 and this is 36. So we want to maybe do Fake Out, bait Shockwave. This baits HP Bug. We need to bait Water Pulse or Psybeam. Huh. Or Asuma will sacrifices his HP to make the opening work. Hmm. Seems like it's the best way, right? Unless we want to go Gyarados on HP Bug and gamble with a bounce on turn 1, but I think it's better to do it like this. problem is Azu is baiting arm thrust. I really dislike that. I would prefer to bait aerial ace here. Hmm. That's such a difficult call to make. Oh wait, Bullbeats could switch into the HP bug. Wait, can Volbeat straight up win the opening 1v1? HP bug is highest damage. But we outspeed and we out damage. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Bug bite, I will wake up, which doesn't matter, we're not asleep. Basically doing 3-shot. But we have Moonlight, putting everything into our favor. And we can go 4, we can go Shell Bell. So basically we bug bite and if we get crit we let's say we bug bite again, but if we get crit or if we don't 2-shot we will use Moonlights to heal back stuff. So overall we probably bait a rock move. This is not looking terrible. We basically eat a ton of damage. But if Dick does 27, that's fine. Okay, what if we let's go how is it called? Fanfi, right? Fanfi, yeah. Maybe we don't even need Oranberry, Berry, I'm not sure. So basically, we need to make sure to never bait Leech Life. If that happens, we just have to hope that it's not rolled, or otherwise we might just be going down. Okay, let's give him the XP share. It makes a rare case where we need to like it's should be like super rare to be dead to Leech Life. Maybe if okay. Let's say we get by HP buck crit. That's 57 damage, so we are on 26. But on the level up, I think we get 3 HP, so we're actually on 29. And here the Leech Life. So max wall crit could be a problem, but we also kill him. We also heal like maybe 1 HP here. Okay. It's just very unlikely to happen. And then my line basically is switch into Fanfi, Dick, and I think Dick does not only do decent damage, but even if he rock slides for 23, like obviously this is not killing us. And the good thing here is, what about min rolls? That's 13 damage. Or maybe let's subtract from HP. 13 from Rock Tomb and 40 from Leech Life. We have 29 HP and we are dead to Aqua Jet. And that's always chosen, right? Or is there any... I guess that's a draining move. But draining moves only get a -3 if I resist. So that's Aqua Jet. We can go back into Volbeat. On the Aqua Jet, he shouldn't see kill, so we can kill that one. And then we bait Vibrava, which is like super good. Because we resist U-turn, right? This bug is resisted by... we don't resist U-turn. I think we just have to hope for Rock Tomb and not U-turn. Yeah. When is our Swampert coming online? After Morty split, okay. This obviously goes, is it Rock Tomb? I think it is, right? See, 55 strengths, yeah. Uh, Maybe there's a different kill we want to take on this Anarist to have a different bait order because I don't like the chance for U-turn. What if we switch into this on Aqua Jet? We outspeed and Bubble Beam kill. And then we bait the Demon of the Fight. Yeah, I guess that's not the play. Gyarados. I mean, we're doing 39 damage. We only need 21 damage from... So Gyarados is super fine here. And he always baits Rock Tomb. Who else could we go to? Because okay, I think we will go to Gyarados. In the rare case that we I know, this is just fine. Probably want to be like Orange Berry or something like this. Switch to Gyarados and then we bite and bite kills. Then we go Quagbire, 24, probably like Orange Berry. So we have this matchup. I really dislike the fact that this is coming out first. Can Quack demolish this on the switcher? Not really. Wait. +21. Azumarill, 24 Silk Scarf. Bait's the correct order. Switch into Azumarill. Uh, Fake out. Then this dude comes out. And he sees arm thrust. And then we go Gyarados. Gyarados will bait Aerial Ace. And then we just, I think then we just hit a bounce. %71%. Mm. Can maybe see reasoning for her. She outspeeds. Aerial Ace is demolishing, you know. It has to be Gyarados. It hurts to say, but we have to hit at least one bounce. Let's go Berry Juice. I think Berry Juice is pretty high value item, but it's if we go bounce spread, I want to have the backup to maybe get like an extra bounce here. We also don't even outspeed. That makes it even worse. Is 25 like an important breaking point? No. Then Brava comes and then we go to Quack. We hit Rock Tombs until it goes into Scyther. So we hit it with Rock Tomb for 37. It wants to go cut. Sadly, seems like Volbeat is not enough to win this. How much damage do I do with Rock Tomb? 28, so 47 is the remaining HP. Spark is not enough. Accelerock is not enough. So here we basically need to bring our flyer, our Firo to take the kill. Unless this thing somehow learns Rock Tomb. Not even sure if that would be enough. Or this thing learns Rock Tomb. That could also work. Nah. Yeah. Guess Firo takes the kill. And then we can either try to Ice Beam 1v1 with Quagsire. Also think I want to go Cherry Berry here. Or do we need Oran Berry more? We might need, maybe Oran Berry is more important. But Dragon Breath can paralyze. It's 30% even. It's fine, like it's... If it goes too much for Dragon Breath, we have different problems because we are such low HP here. So I think we just 1v1 this and we somehow try to play into a situation where we maybe don't need to hit a bounce, and if we get unlucky we do have to hit a bounce. I guess we can do some intims. Maybe have to risk some of our mons. Okay. Does I have to ask something in the Discord? Oh wait, I can check if mode breakup. Yeah, okay. And there's just not a good answer into pins here. We're just balling. But I think Bugsy and Whitney will just be very hard in this format because if you look at my bans, I think banning a Zubat just is very, very bad for beating these. It's like such a good mon in both fights. And especially like Kingler for Whitney and no Golbat for Bugsy. And we do have the quack. The quack is good. As long as we dodge some crits, we should be fine. Okay. Let's look at this double. So this mod is no longer required, so we can have it on 24. But we don't have a one that can Accelerate kill the beauty fly. I think I never had that, but we have Azumarill. Azu, of course, is great. And in theory, we even have a Protect Mon. So I guess the setup shouldn't be terrible. Hmm. Yeah, this one is also difficult. Basically, need to look for someone who can chain kill stuff in the best case. How good is Masquerine into the mons in the back? Oh, first of all, on Beautyfly we are baiting different stuff. Okay. I could see these two as lead. Rock and does Air Cutter hit? Wait, I can just check. Yeah, I can basically get some free Air Cutter damage on the Volbeat. So I like that opening. We bait consistent Cricketune. Either see Hyper Voice or Rock Tomb. But if we overlevel our Masquerine, we actually outspeed it. And we can Accelerate plus Bubble Beam kill it. So now we only need to watch out a little bit for... Electroweb turn 1 of course can be annoying. Okay, so that's not really the line. Can like Firo Oko this? It absolutely can. Okay, that's a different story because now we can look at Firo can go completely wild in this fight. Can he do it on 23 as well? Okay, so we he does. can have him on 23 for the beauty fly, but we need him on 24 for the cricketune. Yeah, so I guess we have to go 24. And if he over levels, we just have a massive problem. But we will have an XP Sharemon in the back. Yeah, it should be fine. So basically, this is our lead. We are bringing maybe like Bayleaf could work here. Can also use XP Share Bayleaf to get a 25 early on in the fight. I mean, it's probably mostly a tank and it's baiting bug moves, so we can use that to again get in different stuff. Okay. So here my idea basically is 24 Muscle Band kills Cricketune, it kills Butterfree, and it kills obviously the Ledian. Also the Great Wall into the Dustox. I guess we can also bring Cacturne to double wall this. Oh wait, do we really need to do that? I guess like Masquerine doesn't really take any relevant damage. Okay. So basically turn 1 we fake out this. And we kill the beauty fly. I think I will also go and manually... nah, we won't manually level. So we kill this beauty fly. Then it's either Cricketune or Ledian who dies. And we have a potential Electroweb incoming, so we're gonna switch out into Bayleaf, because then that will probably bait... Okay. Maybe the move here is to go Mushtomp for the Electroweb immunity. We also, I think we are not dead to Electroweb crit here, right? No, but it's scary. After Electroweb, we are definitely damage dealer. Fearow is basically done. So if like... I don't know. I think I will just ball this fight. Volbeat is too good for it. Bayleaf also isn't a bad mon. Okay. Let's just add these three. And then we will ball. File, export backup memory. Okay. Cool, cool. I think we can also go 24 on the other mons. I won't go. Mirror Move has some use cases, but don't feel confident into piloting that correctly. So this gets like important ranges on 25. Let's say let's go Oranberry on all the other mons. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom. Wait, which this one I'm missing? Maybe Lear is not that important, but he will go U-turn anyways very soon. Okay. So this thing will be 25 basically when it comes in, so we can also prepare that. Okay, let's duplicate the tab. Basically have one active mon in both of the tabs. I will mark the other one as KO'd. This is on attack -1 after the starting turn. Okay, and let's prepare the team here as well. Okay, guys. I'm scared. Let's send it. So we fake out, and we obviously doesn't matter, right? And we aerial ace here. Do I want to forget a move here for Shadow Ball? Maybe Bug Bite? Yeah. So Cricketune is the nicest thing that could happen here, right? Because that thing is just dead, so we can actually kill this with a body slam. We're not dead. Can kill this. Oh, we don't kill it. That's also fine. Because that means no electroweb means we can wait, I'm sitting in one window anyways. This is seeing Mach Punch on me. And you turn on my Furo. I think I like the Masquerade switch in. And oh, we are so chill XP wise. I always underestimate how few XP you need in doubles. And most likely this is even Moonlight, but we go for the safest route. Okay. How am I working into this? I think I want to set up a position where I don't really care about electroweb too much. Okay. Let's just try to wait on -1. Oh, I outspeed this now. Oh, what happens if I now forget Rock Tomb, but I still used it that turn? Do I destroy the game? If yes, I will rerun this, because I think this is basically one, but I think Rock Tomb is the one I want to forget. Oh, I use Bulldoze instead. That makes sense. uh, so I guess we just hit this thing. And at some point he runs out of light screen. Okay, sure. Okay. Twins are down. That's the most difficult trainer in this gym beaten, even though the beat drill trainer was also looking pretty tough, and then Makago just swept him. So let's position the overleveled mons down here and look for the next trainer. We said we want to keep Staravia 24 because he's just really good in this fight. But we also lead him into Parasect. I mean, I like the fact that this just one-shots, but I'm scared about XP management. So I think here I want to find a different way to beat this. We need 17% damage, so we could open Gyarados Bite, switch into Staravia, kill. What else is there? This defense on this dude is so low. Never do anything because of that. Not a solution. Also not a solution. This is over leveled. Slugmar is dead to crit. Like what the fuck? Okay, Gyarados line it is. And then this. I think we just want to collect intims. I think we can even use Furo for that. Can maybe use Omastar. I don't know. Just bring like a bunch of guys that maybe do stuff here. I want to pre-sleep here. Go 23 on Fanfi before we pre-sleep. Oh no, maybe let's go 24 here. Okay, so 4 items. Fluffy on XP, share this on Muscle Band. Put some Oran Berries in the back. Maybe Shell Bell here. Heartstone maybe over here. Okay, should be fine. Wait, pre-sleep. Hmm. Okay. Wait, did I save enough here? Export backup memory. Import. Pre-sleep these guys. And then we want to wake up this. Okay. Let's check XP. We leveled up all these guys. Nobody is close to over leveling. Okay. Bite. Stun Spore. Pluck. Okay. Uh, can get in a plug here. Get in another plug. Now we are dead to crit. Okay. Sure thing. Final trainer done. Let's go back. Let's prepare the Bugsy team. Very important, we need to teach Rock Tomb to Quagsire. We need to teach Rock Tomb to Quagsire. We need to teach Rock Tomb to Quagsire. Will be the first thing I'm doing, because I always forget to teach moves. So let's forget Body Slam. Water Gun, we can upgrade here. Maybe Rock Tomb over like some of the other stuff, like Flail. Flail is inconsistent. I think I will remove it. Okay, now remove all the items. Okay, lead Volbeat, Fanfi in the back. Nobody needs leveling any longer. Let's go for the items. Shell Bell, XP Share, Berry Juice, Oran Berry, Muscle Band, Silk Scarf. Moves look good, moves look good, moves look good. Moves are looking good. Okay, all the moves are correct. Okay, let's copy the team and the calculator. We edge to 25. We pre-sleep. We take it. I think this Bugsy fight is one of the scariest fights in this run. I know, I'm also just a huge Golbat abuser. I always had pretty good Golbats for this fight, which normally meant that I didn't have some of the problems I have now. I'm really happy about Volbeat. This Volbeat is doing so much good work. Let's go. We open up by hitting Bug Bite. Crit, of course. Wait, let me slow down and put on the sound. So now we Moonlight. We need to dodge some crits now. Let's Moonlight again. Okay, let's Moonlight. Don't crit me again. Come on, don't go for the third crit. Okay. Bug Bite is not a guaranteed kill here, and we are probably dead to crit, but we have to risk some stuff. Wait, Shockwave I think is only 60. Yeah, we can keep old moves. Let's switch into Fanfi. And let's dig on the Leech Life. Now it's Aqua Jet kill. And we switch into Azumarill. And we fake out. And this means we go to 25 on Azu. Now comes the ugly part. We have to hit our first bounce. We hit. And we paralyzed him. Okay. Let's not go greedy. Unless we are dead to Aerial Ace crit. We are not. Let's Water Pulse here. Because bounce misses here can be very bad. Okay. Berry Juice procced. Yeah, I think Water Pulse had a chance to kill, maybe, depending on the bounce roll. So this should be Rock Tomb. Critical hit, we don't like to see it, but it's one of the less important critical hits, and this U-turn was far more important than not getting crit on this Rock Tomb. This is of course only cut, so we can switch into Fearow, and we can kill. Nice, no crit is really good here. Let's just Aerial Ace. And here's this can U-turn. I will still just go straight up Quagsire. Hopefully it's Rock Tomb. Now this can U-turn again. So I will try to hit a Rock Tomb on Pinsir. Okay. We are doing pretty good because X-Scissors are not killing me here. So I think it's worth it to just go for Water Pulse and get some more chip in. Okay. Can do a fake out here. Perfect, that was enough for the kill. And let's just see if we can get the Ice Punch kill. Or if we get paralyzed into full para. We don't. Okay. Level cap just increased, and I think, yeah, you want the immediate evo for Ice Shard. Yeah, 100%. Okay, this is too much text. No more sound. Oh wait, I now missed Ice Shard because Donphan evolved on 26. I guess that's somewhat unfortunate, but I don't think Ice Shard is like a super big key move for us here. Okay, I think we are getting in one more Evo, right? It's the Jump Bluff Evo. Is in this level cap 27? Do I want to do 27 or do I want to delay for something? 28 for Giga Drain. Yeah, I think I want to delay for 28 Giga Drain. Because currently Skip Bloom is not really doing a lot. So, or maybe I think we can go 26 with everyone here. Leer is definitely over Water Pools. Mm-hmm. See if we can just forget Spark. Mm. Maybe we'll keep some of them a little bit lower, like Tentacruel and Cacturn, because they can be the XP sinks. Okay. Move him from the calc and Last thing I want to do before ending today's stream is I don't know the U-turn level up, like who exactly learns U-turn, but I think all these 5-1 look like monsters who could learn U-turn, so let's see. Yeah, don't think Lear is important on him. We have other Learmons. I think I don't like sleep powder. I mean, do we really need Aquajet? I don't think so. We have two other Aquajet attackers that have far more attack value. This is a hard one. Bugbite could be really good into Giovanni, but I think we have the Cacturn already to deal with Deoxys, so we don't need Bugbite. And Plug is a TM, so we can always switch back. Okay. I think that's it for today. Turned out to be a pretty long stream. I only planned on streaming like for an hour, maybe do the rocket section. And we ended up doing everything up to Bugsy and or like including Bugsy. So now I think I completely forgot to continue with a frag sheet. I will check in the stream when I stopped noting down kills on the frag sheet. I think it was for the double. I will redo that, add everything, and then I will send that into the Discord channel for the final Bugsy split result. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you next time.